Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching The Bad Batch, Season 1, Episode 5, Rampage. I have loved this show so far, I can't wait to see where it goes next. A reminder that, as always, you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go!
Echo, what's your position? Over.
Bless her.
It's not a toy.
Makes
Why are
her
we
feel
going
like
to
part of the
Rampage? I
team.
thought the plan was to...
Will anyone have a better option?
He has a point. Right, not a toy.
She's just so happy to be included.
Remember the rules?
Don't wander off, keep my eyes and ears on my surroundings, and trust no one but my squad.
And if you get into trouble?
Use my comm and give my location.
Good. No repeats of last week.
I only heard about Sid. Never actually met him. That would have been information to share earlier.
What's your deal, Tiny?
You're Sid.
You're sharper than your friends over there.
Yes, she is.
Jedi have other informants.
Oh my god,
Several.
they still haven't
Sid was
noticed.
the only one. Nothing.
I found Sid.
Bless her. Bless her so much.
We encountered this woman on Pantora. Do you know who she is?
No, but I know a bounty hunter when I see one.
Can you find
Fennec's
out
still
who
making her
hired
name at this point.
That depends on how this mercenary thing works.
Seems reasonable.
Not too quick, are you? Clearly the kid's the brains of your operation.
They're adjusting to their new life.
What kind of job?
High five.
A rescue.
Grab a kid from a few Zygarians? We could do that in our sleep.
Looks like we have a deal.
Maybe
Details
double check
of
the
bounty
information,
are on
but
that.
fair enough.
Don't screw it up.
I think mercenary work is going to be something you'll do a lot of to survive.
You alright? Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh god, he's getting repeated,
According
like,
to Sid's info,
traumatic brain injuries.
Siberian slave traders are
What's a slave trader?
She still has her little toy. Omega makes me so happy.
They're captives, treated like property.
That doesn't seem right.
It's not.
And we are gonna stop it from happening to that kid.
as well as
It's
earn a decent
kind
amount
of
credits once the
what
job
happened
is
to the
complete.
clones, their lives. They were
That too.
bought.
Easy enough.
I'm in. What are we waiting for?
You get back to the ship.
But
That's
Omega.
an order.
I think we need to sit down with her and really talk about how little she is and how much they value her, and that one day, yeah, sure, she can go on missions with them, but right now she's tiny.
yes, sir.
You'll get training eventually. Oh lord.
Echo, sit rep.
What was that?
Roving patrols on speed. We'll take care of it. Quiet.
Okay, not quietly. Jesus Christ. I bet the woman knew about, Sid knew about this. Or was it going to be down to her to save everyone?
We found their ship.
Oh lord, baby. Mm-hmm. Good girl.
Hunter, do you copy? Tick, Echo, Reckon,
No, my love, they don't.
anyone?
Did they capture them all?
It's getting looser. Do that one more time, and you'll be.
Save your energy.
We need to signal Omega before the scouts find her. Except our comms are over there with our weapons.
Megan knows, my loves.
We
Mm-hmm.
won't need a comm to signal her.
Should fetch a nice price.
Oh,
The
this
Republic
child.
outlawed slavery.
When did it outlaw slavery? Because there were still slaves going around in the
Lucky we don't
prequels.
have our gear.
Oh, baby. Was the lizard nearby? Ah, fucking hell.
We can make.
If she... Oh.
Let me go! I was unlocking.
Oh my god, she did it. Good girl.
The cage.
Please. This... Oh, that's not a... Is that a sentient being? I thought it was the lizard creature for a second, but... Yeah, go after the slavers and not us in your rampage.
A rampaging adolescent rancor is not the distraction I was anticipating.
Nagamuchi! Muchi! Muchi!
Oh my god! An adolescent rancor, of course. I mean, we're still gonna save you, little child, don't worry, but...
Omega and I will get them to safety. You find Muchi.
Right.
Of Omega holding her hand, like, I'm gonna protect you. Bless. Muchi, we're friends. Will Muchi recognize that we were protecting and helping? You're gonna pay for the abomination against all living beings that you are. She's armed now.
Omega! Stay close!
Shouldn't have been such a mean flying lizard.
Here to a social hierarchy. You have to challenge the alpha for authority.
Oh, that I can do.
Oh gosh. Friend, you can be in charge, but we're trying to help you, friend. Come on, Rekka. We're both tired.
Aw, she's kind of cute up close.
Nicely handled, Rekka. Yeah.
Okay, the question is who wants her and why?
Of Jabba's right-hand man.
Imagine if that's the rank on that Boba Fett writes.
Relax.
Oh, that's a good rancor.
I wasn't sure you could pull this job off.
Well, you were wrong.
Told us we were going after a rancor.
Mm-hmm.
Must have slipped my mind. Mostly money.
Well, we're not swimming in either at the moment.
I guess it's a good thing you met me then, isn't it?
Oof. The mercenary lifestyle.
Here's your cut.
I'll think about it.
It's
Don't think you're gonna have much
Bounty
choice.
hunter. You fellas must be pretty valuable. Don't worry. I'm good with secrets.
There's also a threat there that, you know, stay useful to me, and if you're not useful to me, then I might be the one that turns you in. Okay, I always love watching them go up on a mission and seeing them connect with contacts that I know from their old days with the Jedi is always good, even if they are kind of slightly shady contacts. And of course, you knew that going into that mission that they didn't have the full story, and the minute that the little girl they could see was with an adult, you were like, well, wouldn't they have mentioned that? Are we re-kidnapping this child? But no, of course, it was a baby Rancorn. Always glad to see that, you know, main characters are against slavery, so it's a plus. Though it's such an interesting topic because I talked about this at length in my Clone Wars reactions. The clones were slaves. They were born, created to go and do what someone else wanted. Somebody paid money for them. That they were slaves. They didn't have any say over their lives. There wasn't even that I could tell some kind of system of, oh, if you work for 5 years, then you get to go and live your life. You know, they were just cannon fodder slaves. So for them to be like, oh, slavery is wrong, it's never right, is so interesting because when did they ever look at that? I mean, some of them did, we know that, but how much, like, they just never considered that they themselves were also slaves. I love seeing Omega figuring out how to save the day. She's very, very clever. She's very good at looking around, taking in all of her surroundings, seeing strengths, seeing weaknesses, and finding the best way through. But she is still very small. She's still a child, and that does still scare me because she wants to be, I mean, she is one of the team, one of the family, but she wants to be a fully fledged member of the team and do everything that they do, and she is not yet trained enough. Now, maybe they're going to reveal that she's actually enhanced and like a super fighter and it's all fine, but you know, she's a child and it does stress me out a lot. I'm glad they have some more information on Fennec and that, you know, we've had it confirmed that she is new to the scene, but she's still ruthlessly effective. Obviously, that's not the last we're going to see of her. She will be popping up again. And And yes, seeing again the kind of the way the Empire changes things, whether it's for a sort of shady informant to Jedi, all the way through to slavers getting like, yeah, we can go and do whatever we wanted. I mean, for all that the Republic outlawed slavery, there obviously were still the planets where it happened, but I guess they outlawed it to the level it had been or something. I don't know. But I enjoyed seeing the way the team worked together and the way Omega was able to save them, and how kind of Wrecker's strength was able to eventually get the little baby Rangthorn to go to sleep and be a good friend. All in all, a very solid episode. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and thank you so much for watching.